Hey, hey, hey. Over here on studio, I am having an out-of-body experience because I cannot believe it, okay? First of all, they told us we have this phenomenal artist minutes to the show. They knew I would have maybe messed up my pants. I cannot say cuss words on They knew I would be out here doing the most if they told me beforehand. I would probably come dressed in multicolors because, you know, I have to be looking the part, you know, of interviewing this phenomenal artist, and I can't believe you're here. Hi, Pheelz, how you doing?
Good, I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm enjoying Kenya.
You're enjoying Kenya?
Yeah, fine girls and everything.
Oh, plenty.
Have you been scammed though? Do you believe that Kenyan babes are scamming people?
I mean, I've not been scammed.
You've not
so I've
experienced
not had the experience.
Okay,
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I am Kikuyu, but don't let that break our connection, okay?
Okay.
We have a very bad, very bad reputation, but don't let that break our connection,
Okay, no problem, no problem.
We seem to be vibing very okay, and he's very chill.
Yeah, man, I mean, life is too short to be, you know,
Worried
to be otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. First things first, can we talk about how tall this man is? He's all of 6'11". I mean, he looks like a tall drink of honey, wine, and everything in between. And then very calm and collected. For a person who we saw performing on the BET Awards, just feeling himself, jamming to his own music, he's a very, very down-to-earth person. And these were some of the questions that we were asking before we actually came back on. For example, the fact that your song became a sensation in all of 2 seconds. Finesse came from, I feel like Finesse was released and then the next day it trended. How did that feel like for you? Like you're just chilling in your house and then you see everyone on TikTok dancing to Finesse, everyone in the world jamming to it.
It became a manifestation mantra. You wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, okay?
You're not broke. How did it feel?
Man, it felt amazing, man. I didn't even know. My friends told me.
Yeah.
Because I posted the video and I just went back into the studio to make more songs.
Awesome.
And my friends were like, bro, that thing you dropped is actually going up. Go and check it out.
Everywhere.
And I went to check and I'm like, oh, man. And then I saw Benson's DM as well.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, what's this? Is this just a TikTok sound or is this an actual record? I'm like, it's my song. I just recorded it a few days ago. Do you want a verse? And that's how Benson got on the track. And that was how Finesse happened.
I love that. And would you ever think that, you know, when you were creating the song, did you just think it's just going to be for Nigerians only? Or is it just going to transcend our borders and be out here in the whole world?
To be honest, Finesse was for me.
Yeah.
Like I recorded it for me. It was
for vibes,
yeah, for vibes. Like it was just something I would love to listen to.
Yeah.
And when I finished recording it, I posted the video. The same day I recorded it, I posted the video that trended. The same night. It was like midnight. And by morning it was already everywhere. I'm
wow.
like,
2 minutes.
So which side do you pray facing towards?
Please, we need
like,
to know.
Were
you on your knees? Did you lift your hands up? Did you ululate? What did you do for you to become this famous?
To be honest, I don't know. I just posted a video.
Yeah. But was that your first song, or have you been in the music industry for a hot minute?
No, I've been in the music industry for a minute, for like 12 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, as a producer. Yeah, back in Nigeria, worked with everybody from. I actually had my first hit when I was 16, so I've been in the industry since then.
Okay, 16 plus 12. So you're saying that right now you're 28?
Yeah, I'm 28.
Awesome.
It's okay. It's okay. We take it as it comes. But the fact that Finesse was a very different song. It wasn't really like the way the song itself is actually made. It feels very. It's like a local song. It's like a local banger. And I think that was part of the appeal because we'd heard so many different versions of so many different Nigerian songs, but then Finesse came in and it was different. It was a bop and we loved it. So what that creative process, it seems to be the same thing that you do with many, many of your other songs that you've now released. Is that something that you feel is important for you to represent Nigeria? First of all, are you Yoruba or are you Igbo?
Oh, I'm Yoruba.
You're Yoruba?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, does it feel that you need to represent Yoruba everywhere you go, or is that just your sound and it happened one day you woke up and like, I like the way this sounds, I'm going to keep doing it?
No, for me, it's not even one particular sound. I think it's the spirit of like Nigeria and Africa in me. I think that's what I want to, carry along with me on this journey. Like it's not just Yoruba or just, you know, Nigeria. It's like the whole of Africa, like the African spirit and the African culture. Because if you listen to a song like Pheelz, like it sounds very poppy and very, you know, sweet, but then it sounds very tribal as well. Like Pheelz, like
exactly. Roar of it. Yeah. When you're looking at Lion King raising the lion, that's what it felt like to me.
Yeah.
Now, you've mentioned that you're a producer, and you've been a producer for a long time. So what's the difference between being on the back end, creating the beats, creating all of these songs for other people, and then being now in the foreground of now I'm an artist, I produce my own music? What's the difference, and which feels better?
First off, it's a lot more work.
It's
a lot more work, a lot more flights, and but I wouldn't trade it for anything, man. Because I love being an artist as much as I love being a producer. It's like that journey of a song from studio to stage is something that would always blow my mind. Like going back to the time I made Finesse in the studio with Michael and seeing how like it has tore up the world, from like the O2 in London to like everywhere in America, to like Martinique in the Caribbean, to Jamaica, to to
now Kenya.
To like it's that journey is just always, you know, amazing to me to see what a song can do.
Now, you have done a song with Davido called Electricity. Davido, it's Davido, yeah?
Davido.
Electricity. However, we have been hearing rumors about your electrical company by the name NEPA, okay? What's that?
NEPA.
We're not shaming you, but NEPA seems to also have transcended your borders. And then you do a song called Electricity. What was happening? What was the thought process?
That's the one day that NEPA allowed for life. You're like, all right, electricity.
No, man, like it wasn't even about NEPA. Like, and fun facts about Electricity, we had it since last year. I recorded Electricity since last year, way before Finesse. Electricity was supposed to be the first single of this year for me. But then Finesse happened in February and I had to pause Electricity and let Finesse
absorb all of that right now.
But Electricity was not really about NEPA. It was just, it was about energy and vibrations, basically. But there's like a rumor in Nigeria, or a trend in Nigeria, that since I dropped the song, there has been constant power.
Exactly.
In Nigeria, but I don't know how true that is. But,
you know what? We're believing it. We're believing it. Now, since, you know, after you did, your song and it went viral and everybody was singing it, had there been artists you maybe had reached out beforehand and, you know, maybe they dismissed you or wouldn't pick up your calls? But now, after you've found this newfound fame, all of a sudden, you know, they're trying to be buddy with you. They're trying to pull up on you and say, you know, let's do this project, okay?
Embarrass people.
Embarrass.
I mean, like, there has been, but then at the end of the day, that's life, man.
Yeah.
Like that's life. Like it's no big deal. It's no hard feelings. It's just I'm just big enough to get the attention now.
Awesome.
And I wasn't then, and it's okay.
But working with artists like Tiwa Savage, Olamide, these are big artists who've been doing their thing for a long time. Do you learn the way they do their thing, and then it helps you become a better artist? It helps you to grow your artistic state versus your production? And how does it actually feel that people recognize you as a producer to that point where they're like, you know what, I want to work with Pheelz? How that stardom, it doesn't get to a point where it stands you?
No, like for me it's not really about. It's not really about me working with a star. It's me just working with a person. Like when I'm in the studio with like all these celebrities, I don't see them as celebrities. I see them as clay that I have to mold.
Wow.
Okay. Very powerful with your words. Okay.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, like that's my job. Like that's what I do, and I have to understand that power. Like I can't be that's Tiwa Savage.
Starstruck and feeling some type of way.
I don't get starstruck.
Okay. Now
maybe when I meet Kanye West or like
Kanye West.
I thought we were cancelling Kanye West, but anyway.
No. I mean, like those are his choices, So
we
like,
can't do anything. Music is still good.
Weird, but his music is still amazing.
His music is still really
We had just talked about how we have a problem in Kenya where people don't really know what the Kenyan sound is. And we even had a problem where, one of your artists had called out Kenya for having the top 89 songs on Apple Music for Nigerian.
That was Don Jazzy.
Exactly. And, people are asking, are there no Kenyan artists, blah, 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 blah. So what makes Afrobeats unique, and, indigenous to Nigeria and West African countries?
And
what can we do as Kenyans to have, a Kenyan sound, something that we identify as?
I think for Afrobeats, man, I think we're just very, very shameless with our culture, man. Like we just, you know, the hustle is different in Lagos. In Nigeria, it is different. I promise you. Like every single artist is grinding to be the best version of themselves, however way possible. And then shout out to all the Nigerians in diaspora as well, because I think they did a really, really important job to spread the sound all across the world. Yeah, man, it's the grind, it's the hustle, it's the movement, it's how tenacious we are with pushing our culture and pushing our message and our dreams, and yeah, it's all that. And yeah, man, that's why we are here, I think.
That's about it.
Yeah, it's the drive, it's the hustle, it's like for example, I'm here doing press and just meeting people and just working and grinding.
For the sake of networking, there was no event.
Yeah, no event, no show, just here to meet people and meet the fans and talk to the media and just have fun. Like yeah, that's like, and that's how I've been like moving. And
you try to make me keep quiet when I say that Kenyan artists should just benchmark, okay?
I feel like
you all get on a flight and go to Nigeria and kind of figure out what these people are doing and why they're so successful, and then come back with your notes, okay?
Now, speaking about the hustle and you're catching flights and all of that, why does your airport look the way it does? Surely.
You're
always catching flights, always.
That's not a question for me.
I did.
That's a question
That's for the
government.
Minister of Infrastructure.
And the Minister of Infrastructure and everybody.
All kidding aside. Your EP was made during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who've mushroomed out of nowhere in the last 2 years, actually in 2022, a lot of artists who actually popped up did a lot of their work during the pandemic. Do you feel like it's because of the pandemic that you had that chance? There was so much quiet that people were able then to sip into the music, or is it just by chance? You've always created music, you've always been doing music, and it was just the right moment, opportunity struck?
For me, the pandemic was like a blessing in disguise, because it just made me understand how quick life can end.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh wow, okay, I need to actually live my life on my own terms and just do what I really want to do. And that's why I just got into the studio and started recording the EP, because I'm like, guy, I can actually leave the next day, because this pandemic is actually pandemicing.
There's no joke.
There's no joke, man. I need to record an EP now. Yeah, so that was like actually what propelled me into, and it was a lot of free time. Everybody were all locked down. We're all in the house. I was just in the studio doing nothing, just making music, and yeah.
So if you did not do that project during the pandemic, you'll never do it, okay? I had purpose to lose weight in 2019. Here we are, okay? If it didn't happen over the pandemic, it's not going to happen, okay? Live with it.
And speaking of being a bop all over the place, have you ever been nervous on stage to perform? And what was your best crowd?
No, I've never been nervous on stage, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goals.
So what I do is before stage, you get in your own head and you're like, okay, what if? So what I do is just do jumping jacks. I do like 20 jumping jacks or 30 jumping jacks, and I just shake all that off. And
I hear a lot of artists actually say that the only way to kill the nerves as well, other than exercising, is getting extremely angry or extremely happy. Like putting yourself in a state where you're just extremely angry or you're extremely excited.
I don't know about that.
So excitement for you for jumping jacks, yeah? And what was your biggest performance? Or what was that stage that you're just like, what? This is it. Your best performance yet? Or your best crowd. Let's call it your best crowd yet.
Man, there's been a lot of amazing crowd, man. Like, there's the Global Citizen show with Usher in Ghana a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that was mind blowing. There's Martinique. Martinique was amazing. There's Zambia. Oh, Zambia was beautiful.
Okay.
There's the O2 with the video, and that was 2 days after I dropped the song, and that was.
Wow.
There's been a lot of amazing crowds, actually.
We love that for you. We love that.
And you just told us that you were in Kenya for the purpose of networking, okay? There was no gig involved. Yeah. Exactly. So, since you're here, do you want to give us an exclusive? Or rather, instead of spilling the beans, okay, what Kenyan artist would you really want to work with?
Oh, Sauti Soul.
Oh,
Have you met them? The office is just down the road.
Oh, for real?
Have you met them?
I've met them one time, but a long time ago as a producer
Awesome.
in Nigeria. Yeah, we're supposed to I think it was with Adekunle Gold. Yeah, we're working on some songs together in the studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the first time I met them. But I want to meet them and because I'm actually like a big fan of Salty Soul.
We can make that happen.
I love their music. I think we can make something really amazing.
Bien, hit us up just now.
Savara.
We will sort you out.
Kuna on this side, okay?
Man, no, we are looking at you. But how do you prepare for a performance? I know this is a very boring question, but like, have you ever gone unprepared, and how do you prepare for it? Other than jumping jacks, of course.
Other than jumping jacks, there's like this vocal warm up that I do. And I drink a lot of water, a lot of water.
Is it like a weird sounding vocal?
Yeah, all vocal warm-ups are weird sounding. I promise you.
Give us a snippet of it.
Oh man, you have the brrrs and all the lip rolls and all. It's crazy.
He knows the terms also. And unfortunately, we never have enough time on the show. We never have enough time. However, we would really love, our viewers are just sending them messages. Although we cannot read them all, we're going to read them tomorrow. Or we're going to read them alone in our DMs and we'll forward to you, okay? But we do appreciate the feedback. However, they are asking if you'd be so kind as to perform your song with us.
Oh, wow, okay.
And we're going to try, okay? We're going to try and perform alongside with you. We're going to be vixens for today.
Okay.
And today only.
Okay, that's fine. No, I love the fans, man. Yeah, that's okay.
We love the fans.
So are we standing or sitting?
Are we standing or sitting? Standing, okay.
Oh, wow. In heels. Thank you.
In heels.
Love that for us.
See many people they